Good evening and welcome along to the beautiful Inglis complex here, Riverside Warwick Farm in Sydney, for the beginning, the very first event of our big weekend for the Sydney 2022 Nutrien Equine Standardbred Yearling Sales. And to help me welcome in this evening is our major sponsor for the parade, Mr. Mark Hughes from Woodland Stud. Welcome, Mark.
Yes, good evening, and great to be here at this spectacular venue, and just a privilege to be part of the action, and also looking forward to the next couple of days.
Mark, certainly Woodland Stud's sires are well and truly represented throughout the catalogues here for the Nutrien sales at this first one here in Sydney, and then early April in Melbourne. Certainly, no doubt, pleasing from Woodland Stud's perspective to be able to see the level of support from within the industry.
Yeah, look, we're proud of the stallions we bring to the marketplace. We're also proud of what we offer to the breeders throughout Australia and New Zealand. And look, it's great to see a lot of our boys represented here and also in Melbourne at the start of April.
Fantastic. Look, we'll get things underway. Thank you, Mark, for helping us open up the very first of our events for our big weekend, and this is the Parade of Yearlings live here. Welcome to those who are on site at the Inglis Riverside Complex, and welcome to you online live joining us for this event. We'll now head over to Mark Barton.
You're right, Barto.
Wonderful run of horses here to come through. We'll let you know there are a couple of withdrawals in the catalogue. We'll let you know those as they come as well, but most importantly we'll have a couple of astute people actually watching these horses come through. There will be we will recognise the best presented colt and the best presented filly here this evening, and do something with that in the morning, and we'll announce those.
They can't hear us or what?
So we'll start with lot number one.
Sorry, Mark Barton, I'm here. You're doing a great job. Lot one is an Always Be Mickey out of Rangian, offered up by the Slades and prepared by Medowie Lodge. And great to see Darren Parade in the first horse. He's done the right thing by everyone and got out on the front foot. No Emma, he's gone out and done the right thing.
Yeah, and look, it's again an Always Be Mickey. As you can see, they're going back that double cross of Abercrombie. 8-time race-winning mare herself. She won nearly 80,000 the dam. Produced 1 from 1, 9 wins at $75,000 worth of progeny earnings. That great Hanover family there, a great, very successful New South Wales family, and a really, really nice horse to start the sale in lot number one.
Oh, it is indeed, and I was fortunate enough to be able to get a bit of the video footage of this horse and Parade, and lovely horse, lovely big colt to do anything with. Always Be Mickey sold terrific at New Zealand. They're going to be very, very sought after here tonight. So that's lot number one. We're trying to get these going through. We've got a bit of a system, but it's great to have Melanie Setri here looking splendid tonight as she always does, and another Always Be Mickey, this one out of the Maple Lane Strike mare in Reggae Miss.
Yeah, and as we said there, the half to Lady Euthenia there, won 460,000 there, 5-time multiple Group 1 winner. Have a look back through that family. They're a producer of Max Delight. They're of course the magnificent 3-year-old Pacer of the Year. This one too, just bear in mind, is dual registered there, so you've got both New South Wales and Victorian incentives there on that one. So that's lot number 2. Lovely, lovely filly.
Also got the Breeders' Grand, but also the Bathurst as well. So I know they're all of the Brooklyn Lodge draft have been offered up onto the Breeders' Challenge, and that Mel's just making sure she takes 5 minutes to parade them. She's going to be busy. She'll change some skirts over the weekend. She'll be very, very busy, and she'll be all hands on deck. But great to see some colour, and great to see so many people here. Good that we've got people online watching as well, but also people here enjoying the night out.
No, look, a wonderful family, like great performance in those families, and like I say, got the incentives for both New South Wales and Vic, not to mention Bathurst. So move down to number 3.
Lot 3 tonight, first one for the Pickers, good friends of yours, been really good friends, and great to see them here in Sydney playing in their home crowd. Ohaka Punna out of the Rock and Roll Heaven mare in Rock and Roll Amber. This is her first foal.
Yeah, first foal, probably one of the really important ones there to bear in mind. This lot number 3 filly, great residual value as you can see there, going back Better's Delight, Rock and Roll Heaven, and of course you go back to that great Arts Place, but this is a Q-bred filly there, ladies and gentlemen. So this horse herself Once you've taken home, you take it to Queensland, you've got $21,000 worth of incentives to race that horse in Queensland alone. Not to mention, is also an update, is also Bathurst eligible as well. So a really nice one there. Again, as you say, first daughter. Again, a really easy moving filly there as well. You know, light on her feet, but I think will certainly be one people to take the time to look at over the next couple of days.
Some sneaky little wraps on the Oaxaca punters too. I know a few people out there, and there's a few little sneaky wraps on them. So being by Bettor's Delight out of a Christian Cullen mare himself, Oaxaca punter, and he was a superstar. $1.1 million in stake money. He was no slouch. If he come from America, there'd be a lot of people very, very keen on him. That's lot number 3 there. Lot 4
is out.
Is not here tonight. We're up to lot 5 with Melly ready to go. The first of the Art Majors to be paraded tonight out of the safely kept mare in Santuza here tonight. Lot number 5 this is.
Yeah, don't forget you've got a group winning producer here. This is the half to Maestro Bellini there too, don't forget. $215,000 in the updates. As you can see, both New South Wales and Vic as well. But again, you look back through that, Rubini's an update, one in Newcastle only on the 14th. So you've got a really current family doing a wonderful job. But not to mention, you've got that great cross there, Art Major, safely kept.
Yeah, it is a really good cross. Safely kept, an underrated sire of broodmares. He's done a terrific job. This horse froze a bit to the safely kept. You can see a fair bit of the safely kept in that horse in the strength. Mel's making sure they parade. He's doing the right thing. Good to see some people here enjoying a couple of quiet beers too. I tell you, if you're in Sydney and you're not here, you might be regretting it. That's for sure. A bit of James Bogues going down by a few people, and interesting that the last of those foals there, Better Hit the Line, actually has been named too now as a 2-year-old this year. Lot number 6, first one up for Matthew Harris from down your neck of the woods, Bardo. Vincent, this horse, out of the Shadow Play mare and Shadow Flag. Vincent obviously had its first winner in New Zealand. It's his first year that they've been racing and doing a great job, and they're going to be very, very keenly looked at, that's for sure.
Yeah, and if you have a look back through the pedigree there, Ball Gown is the half to this particular, the dam's a half to Ball Gown, won 38 races, won $500,000, went 151, Group 1 winner as well. But again, a really, we know the Harris has obviously got relatives of my wife, so again, we see, Maddie, they do a really good job. They've got a great, they take time where they need to, but they've got some really wonderful families here in that Riverina region, do very, very well.
Beautiful growing country. Anyone watches me video, I went there, I was like, look at the lucerne and that they've got going on there. So everything's going along okay there, I think,
well,
at the minute.
Number 6, but again, you've got a wonderful type there again, as you said, there are Vincent, Shadow Play, goes back to Albatross. You've got great depth of pedigree there, and again, it's great to see the Harris draft. There's another couple to come through later.
Great to see the little brother running around doing things. He makes me nervous when he does that, but he's doing a great job driving everything there behind there. Brooklyn Lodge again, they've got, I think, 22 on offer, so they're going to be mentioned quite a bit tonight. And first of the betting lines to go through tonight out of the Perfect Art mare, betting line himself at 32 Australian winners. In New Zealand, just recently, the betting lines, they were very, very sought after at the recent, very successful NZB sale. They were very, very well sought after, these betting lines.
Yeah, and if you have a look again, that dam, she's produced over $500,000 in progeny earnings, as you can see, and she's not perfect. You've got the Archduchess. You go back through that page, there's a lot happening. The same family as Maestro Bellini as well. But again, you've got a wonderful type there, really nice colt. Again, wonderful handle. I know a lot of the trainers talk about these yearlings and how much work's been done, but that's just a great example of a wonderful betting line, Perfect Art cross that's had a whole lot of work being done.
Yep, and just stand there parading, and they have done a very, very good job. This family features a lot, actually, the Archduchess, Regulus family, and Maestro Bellini. There's a lot of regular updates. Make sure you get onto the website with Alan Parker with his regular updates, and you'll get all the updates. They come up in red, so you can see what is different. And there will be no more updates to the file, so they're all done. So make sure you log on to the Nutrien Equine site and get the downloadable PDFs, and you get all the regular updates. First, Sweet Lou coming through. Woodlands are the proud sponsors of the parade here tonight, and this bloke is going to have a lot of eyes on him, that's for sure. This beautiful brown colt out of She's Got It All, of course, making him a half brother to Malcolm's Rhythm, contested the Inter-Dominion, and plenty others, Bardo.
Yeah, well, like you say, we're going to see the half race tomorrow night on Saturday night in Menangle in a Group 1 race. The dam producer of 3 to race and all to win. Again, just a lovely, lovely horse. We saw this horse before Christmas and he's really come on since then. The 3 2-year-olds on this cross have gone on to win this year, but you've also got the Tasmanian Vicus Stakes winner there in Miss Pappenhausen is also bred on the same cross. So you've got a proven cross there again, Sweet Lou McArdle.
Yeah, it is indeed. And again, we say hark back to that New Zealand sale. Sweet Lou's are very, very keen on those as well. But yeah, don't have to worry too much when you've got Malcolm's Rhythm right there ready to go. Alabar, they've got a draft of 8 horses here, and they're great race sponsors as well, so it's great to have them on site. They're going to be have a lot of people looking at them. They've made the big trip. They've made the big trip to New South Wales.
We've got no PA, got no noise.
We can hear some PA, but they haven't got any. That's unfortunate, but that's not our. We can't do much about that. This horse is the first one in here now. People on site don't have a PA, but it should have been working. The Art Major out of She's a Killer Queen, making this horse here a half to Mac Assassin. And a lovely horse, as I said, Alabar, great sponsors here of the Nutrien site.
Yeah, so number 9 there, as you've mentioned there, the Alabar Bloodstock entry, Art Major, Rock and Roll Heaven, same cross as Chevron Art, the Chariot starter tomorrow night as well. So again, 9-time winning mare, went 155. The mare won 150,000 and 1 from 1 with Progeny. So again, a really, really positive cross. But again, like I say, the same cross, Chevron Art, is a Chariot starter tomorrow evening.
Absolutely it is, and that horse is doing another circle. So that was what was throwing me, because I thought the shorts are still the same shorts that were going on. So well done. We had some distractions, so we probably didn't give him justice as well. But that is the Art Major filly, and I say that, what a beautiful size horse this is, and with the great triple cross of Art's Place in that pedigree there as well. So
yep, go to 15, I reckon.
We're going to go to lot number 15, which is a real curveball.
13.
13.
Lot number 13.
13 is on. People on site that can't actually watch, if you turn the live feed on, if you go to the Nutrien Equine website, put your phones onto that and turn the volume up on your phones, and you'll be able to watch it in real time. So if people could go and turn their phones on, if they turn their phones on, then they'll be able to watch it live at any one time.
No, I was just saying there's no sound down there.
That's what I'm saying. We asked for it.
It's meant to be on, it's on.
Now it's on.
Right, we should be. No, we're back. We're back. Are we back in the speakers inside now?
Hey, now Melanie, we're going to ask you to do another lap, because we've been sidetracked listening to our own voices. So you can do another lap, because Melanie's got lot number 13 up, the Art Major colt out of Stormy Major, the Bettor's Delight mare, Bardo.
Yeah, again, an Art Major Bettor's Delight. Dam second foal, the first to current 2-year-old. The Dam second The second dam produced over $500,000 in progeny earnings. Susie Maguire was also, as you'll see there, 2-year-old pacing filly of the year. New South Wales NVIC bred. Just mentioned there too, 85 winners have been bred on this cross there, with 11 of those becoming $100,000 earners. Our Princess Tiffany's probably one of the most regarded there, but a really, really nice cross, Art Major Bettor's Delight. Like we say, 11 of them have gone 100,000 plus earners. With our Princess Tiffany, again, New South Wales and Vic eligible there too, ladies and gentlemen. Again, lovely colt there on account of Brooklyn Lodging clients. And like we said, the Dam second foal.
Rightio, we're not sure which one's coming up next. It looks like another Brooklyn Lodge.
14.
So we're going to number 14. So a few of those ones have skipped over. They are on site. Make sure you come and have an inspection of them at any one time, and go from there. And it'll be all good. I'm not sure why that works that way, but for some reason I can go through the PA when I use Bardo's, but that's I might be able to fix that one in 2 secs. Right, lot 14, Mel's made the walk. Sweet Lou, Woodland stud horse. They have bling on them. Have a look at this one. This horse here, out of the Mach 3 mare in Stylish Boulevard, a bay filly. Got a lot of bling about it, got a lot of nice looks about it too. This is lot number 14.
Yeah, and as we said there again, a Sweet Lou Mach 3 cross. Same cross as Mighty Loose. The dam herself, a winner of 10 races. You can see in your notes, 156.9 she went. One have raced and one has won. Again, a Bathurst, a New South Wales Breeders' Challenge eligible, as you can see there in your notes. But again, a lovely type there again. Lot 14, she's a bay filly, as you can see. But that great double cross of Art's Place in that bloodline as well.
There is indeed. And,
that's lot number...
So we'll just see.
Right, we're going to go back through the catalogue to lot number 6 next, are we? Back to lot number... Have to go back to lot number 6 there again now, is it?
So now I can...
Hand you over to
so
Dane
now I
Pearce to
can talk.
continue on.
Good to go. So, had an issue there, but and Dane now is going to join me. Firstly, Dane, welcome to the coverage, and things are going a little bit everywhere here at the minute, but we've got lot number 15, is it? In
16.
16, just to throw the curveball to me. American Ideal out of Summon Hayes, a modern art mare consigned by Keith Pitt, and Medowie Lodge are preparing this horse, not as it shows down the bottom.
Mate, we did see this well-grown colt coming in here this morning, Paul. Really impressed when we saw him. As you said, out of Summer Hayes, a three race winning mare herself. She's produced another folded 8 in Way Out West with 3 wins there and 21,000 in earnings, and ran a 155 and 4 there. So the mare's already producing, and you know, you look down the second dam. Premier Crop produced 6 racing progeny for 5 winners and over 95,000 in progeny earnings, but a really impressive looking and a striking big well-grown colt there by American Ideal out of the modern art mare. A really good prospect there. That was lot number 16.
Lot 17 is in the ring now for Brooklyn Lodge. This one by Heston Blue Chip out of the Tri liner by DM Dillinger.
Yeah, so this yearling's actually a full brother to Hey Tara. He's already had 4 wins there and 27,000 in earnings there. And out of a proven mare in Taraling, 12 wins herself, over 46,000 in earnings. That was in the dam there, and it has really bred on 9 foals race for 9 winners. 438,000 in progeny earnings there, including 3 mugs in and yes, no, maybe so. So, you know, a really good, impressive colt there. Account Brooklyn Lodge there, and he's certainly one that you, when you have a look at him, you'll remember him. Certainly, he's by Blue Chip and out of the DM Dillinger mare.
Rightio, Dane, we're going to throw you a bit of a curveball here because you haven't done the pedigree on this. This is a Mark Barton lot. This is the first one for Yearby Stud. Is this correct? I've been told this is lot 10, but we've got Melanie Setri leading this horse, so... Not sure what number now it is getting. This is lot 10. Okay, so this is a Warrawee Needy out of a safely kept mare in She's a Keeper. This is lot number 10, offered up by Yearby Pacing Stud. Mel's doing a little bit of everything here tonight.
You've got to be able to do that, that's for sure. But, you know, this brown filly here out of the dam, in, as you said there, and She's a Keeper, already produced 4 runners for 4 winners here, and she has produced General Dodge, 16 wins for $190,000 in earnings there. And also Curry Cage, 6 wins there for 44,000. So out of a dam that.
Mel, do another lap, please, Doc. Rightio, Dane. I'm going to take over because we were getting told one number at one end, and that wasn't it. It's getting a little bit chaotic here at the minute, so we're just going to slow things down, everyone. We'll just slow down and take a little bit of a breath as Mel comes back around now with the Roll with Joe colt out of the Arts Duchess Christian Cullen mare. This is the 5th foal out of this mare. She's had 3 live foals, 3-year-old and older. One of those has made the racetrack. What a beautiful, big, strong colt this bloke is, Dane.
Yeah, really striking colt there, Paul. As you said, the Archduchess, one hell of a dam here, 281,000 in earnings herself. She ran a 155 and 2 and as a Group 1 winner. She's already produced a winner in Il Bandito. Had a 2-year-old win in 2022 in Newcastle on the 14th of February, so this mare has already produced a winner, and this could be a next. The second dam, She's Not Perfect, has produced 6 winners for over 352,000 in progeny earnings. That's a really striking bay colt, lot number 18 from Brooklyn Lodge and clients. The Roll with Joe colt out of the Christian Cullen bred mare in the Archduchess.
Rightio, the first of the Captain Treacherous has been offered up here today. As you can hear, the audio is starting to pick up. We can definitely, things are on the improve with the audio here today. And we've got the Jeremy's Jet Arch Nemesis coming out here now. Melanie Setri, she's been one of the busiest people going, and we make her do extra laps. I can't believe we do that to a Dane. This horse is going to be very, very popular. Dam of 4 foals, 3-year-old no older, 2 have raced, 2 have won, including Crunch Time and Captain Crusader.
Yeah, as you said, definitely one to mark in your books here. The Captain Chetras filly, a 3/4 sibling to Crunch Time here as you look down there. 16 race winner and ran a 1:49 and 6. Out of the 8 race winning mare in the Arch Nemesis. She's produced 2 runners for 2 winners. She also bred Captain Crusader, a full sibling to this very filly here. 12 wins and $168,000 in earnings so far. So a really, really impressive striking brown filly. Lot number 19 at Count Brooklyn Lodge. The Captain Chetras filly out of the Arch Nemesis.
Right, now we've got lot number 20 coming into the ring. The first for Ben Stud Standardbreds here tonight. They've got a big, very, very big draft, and we got on top of most of these problems. But this is an American Ideal brown filly out of the Shooting Star, being by Rock and Roll Heaven. This is her first foal.
Yeah, her first foal out of the Shooting Star. 3 wins to herself there. The second dam in Zentafol produced Tintin in America. 16 wins, $934,000 in earnings. So a really, really good way to start the draft for Ben Stud. And if you are down the stables, you see you buy the butterfly and you receive a Ben Stud bonus. So Juddy and the team there are going to provide a $1,000 Ben Stud adjustment credit with every horse that bears the butterfly brand. But a really, really great filly to start the draft here. Lovely, well put together filly. Carries herself very nicely. The American Ideal filly, lot number 20, account Ben Stud.
Ben Stud Standardbreds, they're going to be busy. I think all of a sudden it's good to see the girls all dressed up. That one's doing an extra lap on us, Dane. So we'll let that horse go around. We do apologise with some of the issues earlier on for the people on site, but audio does definitely seem to be back up and going now. So the first few we missed out on, but things are definitely working now. Hopefully everyone is able to hear us. And this is on parade at the minute, as I said, is lot number 20, Tintin in America. I mean, it's just a brilliant, brilliant line of horses. So it's just terrific to have that horse there. Lot number 20 going through. Lot number 21 will be our next one up for offer. As I said, the second for Ben Stud here tonight. Art Major Colt out of a Falcon Seal Cement. This horse is going to be very, very much hot property. I'll leave the rest to you, Dane.
Thanks there. Yeah, the brown colt, really, really striking colt. Carries himself very nicely. The Dam in 3 Eagles has already produced 8 runners for 8 winners, and some champions they are. The colts are half to Fly Like an Eagle, the 19 race winner. $750,000 in earnings there. Former New Zealand Colt and Gelding Pacer of the Year and a multiple Group 1 winner. That's the half in Fly Like an Eagle. And also a half to Mac Doro with 35 wins and over $550,000 in earnings. So you're looking at over $1.6 million in progeny earnings already for this great producing dam. I think one really, really striking colt, the Art Major Colt, lot number 21, account Benstead.
I like the way you say eagle. Can you just say that one more time for me?
Eagle.
That's better. You said it with a bit more tongue in it before. I quite like that one, Dane. I thought it was very, very good. Yearby Stud appear not to be parading. We're up to lot number 24. This is one of the first trotters we got here tonight, and good to see Majestic Sun. He's got a great representation of the trotters. There's 7 trotters here to go, and this is out of a Bacardi mare, Lindy mare in Ultimate Daiquiri.
Yeah, thanks. The first foal here from the 7 race winner in Ultimate Daiquiri. The second dam, as you look through the pedigree, Love, Hate, Revenge, produced a great gelding, Majestic Man. Majestic Man had 19 wins and over $630,000 in earnings and a multiple Group 1 winner. A really striking, well put together Bay Brown colt here from GSM Racing by Majestic Sun. So, you look through the pedigree there and you see the Majestic Man, a real champion there in the second dam line. So plenty to like here on lot 24, first of the trotters.
I have a soft spot for me trotters too, don't you worry about that. And it's good to see there's 7 on offer here. Huge incentives to be parading, selling trotters for the Nutrien sale with the Rich Series, kindly sponsored by Harasta Trotters, and up for huge money in stake money going forward. That is lot number 24. We'll talk a little bit more about that, but yeah, as I said, great to have Pat Driscoll and the crew here sponsoring us. We are up to lot number 25 is the next one going through. Second for Gelthorn, down by the seaside. Had his first winner the other day at Gloucester Park in Perth, and I encourage everyone to go and watch it. There was a filly. This is a colt out of the Life Sign mare in Vampish, Hanover.
Yeah, the dam here, Vampish Hanover, 6 wins herself, earned almost 50,000 in her own right there. As a 3-year-old, she won the New South Wales Breeders' Challenge regional final. Second dam here in Vixen, Hanover, 20 race winning veteran and a Group 1 winner herself. She earns 370 plus thousand. Lot 25, the Bay Colt down by the seaside out of a Life Sign USA mare. And as you said, the down by the seaside Bloodlines have had a victory early in 2022. Striking Colt. Lot 25, the Bay Colt, account Galthorne Farm.
And we're just going to have a little bit of a crossover here as I'm pretty sure the Nutrien girl won't be paraded. Jess won't be paraded it. We could encourage Jess to parade it. Who would like to see Jess do a lap walking the horse? I think Jess would do a great job, and I think she's going to do it. Yes, she is. Well done to Jess. This is what Nutrien do. They all, bit of a team effort. They all get involved. So well done, Jess, for parading this second of the Galthorne Farms offerings here. Or third for the night. Second of their Sweet Lou. This is out of Virtual Hanover, the Art Major mare.
Thanks, Paul. Yeah, Virtual Hanover, 4 wins in her own right there for almost 20,000. She's had two files race and has had a winner there in Well Said Lucy. 7 wins there for the first progeny there in Well Said Lucy for almost 50,000 in prize money. And a really striking, a really lovely, well put together bay filly, the Sweet Lou filly here. Jess Sylvester, the on staff there to do anything that is required. Thanks, Jess, doing a great job. So that is the Galthorne Farm filly, the Bay filly, the Sweet Lou filly out of Virtual Hanover, one to watch. There's been 8 winners bred on this cross, so the runs are on the board certainly with this cross. Lot 26, the Bay filly.
Yeah, it is indeed, and well done, as you said. Be a bit cheeky, but I think everyone should say well done to Jess for parading them. Nutrien staff, they go above and beyond to get the things done. There's a lot of work goes on behind the scenes. Jess is one of the tireless workers, and then working all day, and then she goes and parades a horse. So she's done a great job there. I reckon we've got lot number 27 ready to come in. Filly by Rock and Roll Heaven out of War Dan Bad Girl. This is going to be one of those fillies a lot of people are going to be having a good look at. We're just getting a little bit of finer last minute details done. But yeah, there's a filly out of the Betters Delight mare in War Dan Bad Girl.
Yeah, Wardan Bad Girl, 3 wins herself for over 75,000 in earnings here, and this is for the first dam. It's her first foal. It's a second foal, sorry. The first is a 2-year-old currently, so really good to see these good mares producing, and she's really produced a really striking brown filly here by the Rock and Roll Heaven sire. The second dam here in We Own a Bad Girl, 6 wins herself for over 60,000 in earnings, and she also bred We Own a Sizzler, 25 wins for 354,000. So quality bloodlines, 28 winners bred on this cross, including 6 $100,000 earners headed by Let It Ride. So Rock and Roll Heaven out of a mare by Betters Delight, lot 27, the brown filly. Consigned there by Ben Studd.
Yep. Yeah, we've got lot number 28. Great to have Lower Long Farms here with a strong, I think they've got a draft of 6 horses here, and it's just great to see them here. Nick Hooper's on course. He's been here for 3 days. I think he come up a week early and had to go back home as well. Making out he's working with the tailor's shirt on, but this is his gelding. We must make people aware that it is a gelding coming in, the Art Major gelding out of Weona Beach Girl, a Jenner's Beach Boy mare.
Yeah, thanks. Had a good talk to Nick. He said he did only geld this horse as he was going to keep him. Things have changed, and now he's here for genuine sale. So yeah, he really thought a lot of this horse and was gonna keep this horse. Obviously, We Own a Beach Girl, 14 wins herself for nearly $100,000 in earnings. It's her 7th foal. She's had 2 races for 2 winners, including full sister here in Santa Cruz. 23 wins here for the full sister, ladies and gentlemen. Almost $250,000 in earnings. So it is a cross that works. This is a full sister to Santa Cruz. She also bred We Own a Miss Fortune, who had 2 2-year-old wins in 2021. So the recipe's certainly right here. We Own a Beach Girl across the Art Major side there. 16 winners bred on the cross of Art Major. Mare by Jenner's Beach Boy. So, yeah, a really, really striking bay gelding from Nick Hooper.
It is indeed. We've got lot number 29, Brooklyn Lodge. Melanie Setry. She'll need a beer by the end of the night, that is for sure. But Bay filly, again, I said down by the seaside had its first win of the other day. That was a filly. This one out of the Village Jasper mare in Whispering Lass.
Yeah, Whispering Lass, a really, really well-performed mare herself. 14 wins for the dam here, ladies and gentlemen. 3 at 2 and 3 at 3 for $130,000 odd in that prize money. So the dam herself, a well-performed dam, and has produced 2 winners so far, and also Fiscal Fantasy for 5 wins there and 35 over 35,000. And now George Boston, 2 two-year-old wins in 2021. So really out of a dam there, Whispering Lass is putting the runs on the board with progeny. This is the Bay filly by the down by the seaside sire, consigned by Brooklyn Lodge, lot 29.
Now, if people have got their catalogue, we need to be aware we've got a few A's. The A's are horses that got into the sale a little bit later, but we don't want them to keep them in their alphabetical order, hence the reason they are A's. And this is a Better's Delight colt out of an Art Major. That is the cross that people want. We've got everyone here. We've got Mark Hughes here and Alan Galloway's over my back shoulder. They all be looking for these great crosses, and Better's Delight's over Art Major. Either way, very, very keenly sought after, lot 29A.
Yeah, definitely one to tick and flick the books. The brown colt, lot 29A. The dam there, Wicked Knights, 3 wins herself, and she's already producing winners there with Yankee Ideal. If you look down the pedigree here, Flaming Flutter. So she's out of a half-sister to Flaming Flutter. Second dam produced Flaming Flutter, who ran a 149.2, 30 wins in a career for just under $900,000 in earnings. So the progeny has got the runs on the board here, and the as you said, the Better's Delight Art Major Cross. 70 winners bred on this cross, including Max Delight. Better's Delight having Art Major mare certainly gets the runs on the board.
It is indeed, and it's great to see Mark Commodore out there walking and parading horses. He does a good job, Mark. I think he should do a little bit more of it. He'll come back and give me one in a minute, that's for sure. Tyson, he's got the first of the Lorison bloodstock. Great to see Bill and Ann here as well, and they've got a great draft of horses here for sale. This one is the Better's Delight, the Courage Under Fire mare in Without You. What a cracking racing mare she was, Dane.
Yeah, had a good look through at this filly earlier on today, and Without You, a really tough mare herself. 15 wins for the dam here, almost $200,000 in earnings as a 4-year-old. Won the Vicbred Super Series, a Group 1 winner there in the first dam, Without You, and of course by the impressive sire Better's Delight. 20 winners bred on this cross out of Better's Delight from a Courage Under Fire mare, including It's Better to Win. So out of a 15 race winning mare, and plenty of residual value, I suggest here as a brood mare out of such an impressive mare and Without You. The lovely Bay filly, lot 30.
Group 1 winning mare, but she was tough. She could get out in front, do a bit of work, get to the front and really get running, and she did a really, really good job, this mare. And I'm sure Bill and Ann are a little bit torn. They sell all their horses now because they sold their property last year. They've had a real change, so all their yearlings are changed over, and I'm sure Ann's got a little tear in her eye from time to time when these horses get offered up and go through the sales going that way. I get the thumbs up from Bill as he has a swig of Chardonnay. He's enjoying himself here tonight. Matty Harris, lot 31, as I welcome Mark Barton back to the stage here. This is the Art Major of the Lifetime mare in Above and Beyond, a bay colt offered up by Matty Harris. You better do a good job with this one. You might get into trouble on the family front, Mark.
Yeah, it's not so hard when you've got a really nice family there, though. Again, you've got an Art Major, obviously, on the top, but a double cross of Abercrombie. As you can see, out of a 6 times winning mare, produced a current winner in Beyond Bling, and just in your updates there, has had 2 3-year-old wins now in 2022, $12,500 in earnings. And as you can see, they're going back depth in that pedigree there again. Clever Tune again, she had 13 wins herself. So a really solid family again. New South Wales and Victoria again. 20 winners bred on this cross, including Better to Win, 154 for 218,000.
It is indeed, and it's a well-presented horse, well-grown out horse too. You must say that filly there for Matty Harris, just getting around the side. We're just waiting for them. They're pretty daunting big pillars, these ones that are up underneath there, and the likes. Can't believe Jess is sitting back there just doing nothing. Surely she'd be on a shovel or something. Must have something else to do for 5 minutes. So she seems to be bludgeoned, I think, Bardo. I think you better sort of crack the whip with her in a minute. You can't take the microphone yet. We're just waiting, Bardo. We're patient. The producer will tell me off if we go too early. Alabar Bloodstock, they offer up their second one for tonight. This is a Vincent out of the Rock and Roll Hanover mare in All Fired Up. I wrote one comment. Looks like that. Does it look like Vincent? That's incredible.
Look, I think we had a lot of fun when we went around a lot of the stables, and just to see the type the Vincents are starting to produce. As you can see there in your notes, it's the first foal, but a wonderful rock and roll heaven cross there. And you've got Christian Cullen going back to the grade in the pocket on the bottom side. But again, a lovely, lovely type there again. Great residual value, I reckon, too, with these great fillies. But as you can see there, the second dam's produced 6 winners and over $500,000 in progeny earnings. So you've got that wonderful breeding there. She's a Cullen. Of course, done a wonderful job. An Ideal Tyson. There's some really, really powerful breeding on the bottom side.
We said there before about Bill and Ann. That's Bill and Ann's dam family back there. So it's a good racing family and some really nice horses. Looks like a colt, doesn't she, when she walked through? Like, I actually had to have another look to make sure that we actually, I didn't say it wrong, but yeah, she is a filly and very, very, very strong filly. We are skipping 32A, but 33 is the next one up. First and I think only for KTR Standardbreds. Art Major out of a rock and roll dance in mare in Alto Flamingo.
Really important for those people that might be across the ditch. We did talk about it. This is a New Zealand Sire Stakes eligible, this one too. As you can see, young broodmare, only a second foal, wonderful family. Second dam produced 6 from 6, over 750,000 in progeny earnings. Not to mention you've got that Art Major rock and roll dance going back through to in the pocket on the bottom side. You've got Vic Bred, but like I say, really important there. There's a filly that is also New Zealand Sire Stakes eligible.
Yes, it is indeed, and lovely filly. Welcome. Great to have KTR Standardbreds here as well, and presented beautifully, that little filly, and they've done a great job there. We're just going to scroll through a couple. The next one that will be coming in, just so people can flick their catalogues and be ready, is 35A, but thank you very much to KTR Standardbreds, and they presented that filly there. 35A, consigned by Timmy Nevin. Ben Stud Standardbreds presenting this horse, Some Beach Somewhere. A lot of people are going to sit back and look at this one out of the Better's Delight mare and Anna's Innocent.
And I'd be only guessing, but I know there's not that many options of these left. Like there's a Some Beach Colt. Don't forget you've got the second dam, Innocent Eyes, was the Australian 3-year-old broodmare of the year. Over $420,000 worth of earnings there in her pedigree. But don't forget that great horse Bondi Lockdown. Again, he's got an update in the page now, nearly $300,000 worth of earnings. Just also mention New South Wales eligible, but this is a cross again. 60 winners bred on this cross, and 14 times they've gone on to win over 100,000. And this is the same cross as Waikiki Beach.
And I know you mentioned, and this one's doing an extra lap as well. You mentioned Bondi Lockdown. He's racing tomorrow night. I hope I'm right. He's racing tomorrow night here at the Chariots of Fire. He's a superstar. Just Saturday night. No, same night. Don't do that to me. I thought we were in all sorts of trouble. Bardo's not helping me. Lovely horse that has just got better and better, and the best is still to come from him. Some Beach Somewhere. He's by this horse here is a bay colt, obviously by Some Beach Somewhere. As well as that horse just done the second lap there. That was one for Ben Stud Standardbreds. Alabar Bloodstock, they've got the second one. This one's out of El Sur, or a stallion I know they had a bit of a soft spot for, but just out of super mare. I don't have to say too much. Bale Brown colt by Art Major out of Arms of an Angel, Bardo. I won't steal your parade, but what a cracking mare she was, superstar.
Yeah, and again, a multiple group winning mare too. Went 149.5 herself. $220,000 in earnings there. Producer of One From One. Again, just a really consistent family. And again, you talk about it, Art Major, back through that the Courage Under Fire. You've got Falcon Sealstuff. You've got a Vic Bred Bathurst Gold Crown there. You've got all of the incentives there. But again, if you look into this fella and look at type, you've got a wonderful, wonderful type. They're really balanced colt, gets along really well for him. And like we said, out of that multiple group winning mare, herself going under 150.
He's balanced, Bardo. I'll tell you what else he is. He's a looker. He's a strong type of horse. Stands up big over ground and real athletic horse. Real eye turner. I think a few people were sitting there and they kept watching the parade as I were going past. He was a real eye turner. Great to see Dane on the show. Was that what I just saw or not?
Well, Dane has come down from Rockhampton, so we did ask him to put a few his shoulder to the wheel on a couple of other jobs. So he's not just here to help sell the horses, but again, a really nice horse.
Yeah, a couple of these are doing 2 laps. We're just waiting to get some of the other horses ready behind, so we want people to be able to have something. I'm sure the producer's having a lot of fun here, but just remember these horses, the rich series that these horses are eligible for with the Nutrien Sales Classic Series, sponsored by Alabar. We must say big thank you to those guys as well. Plus the Vic Bred, Bathurst Gold Crown, and the Australian Breeders' Crown. What a cracking colt he is. He's ready to race. He's ready to go right now, Bardo. He wants out and wants to get on the racetrack. As they say, take him home, put a card on him and race him. He'll get up and go for you. That is the Bale Brown colt, Art Major, out of Arms of an Angel. Arms of an Angel, just need a reminder, $221,000, $149,500, if you don't mind, umpire. Cracking type. Ben Stud Standardbreds have got another one coming through. This one out of the $152,000 winning mare in Art's Treasure. This one by Captain Treacherous. They'll be very keen.
Yeah, and it's out of Expensive Ego's half there too, is the dam there. The dam is the half sister to Expensive Ego. He's now, I think, about $775,000 in his updates, and it's the same family has been injured there. We'll see that other yearling come through there. But again, a great cross roll with Joe through to Arts Place. But you've got a double cross of Arts Place with the great Captain Treacherous there. New South Wales, of course, done for Bathurst as well. But from a Group 1 winning mare, and a really, really nice first foal.
It is indeed, and Roll with Joe's done a great job. And a lot of people need to remember that Roll with Joe is a full brother to Bettor's Delight, of course. So the breeding is well and truly there. You get a Captain Treacherous over a full brother to Bettor's Delight. Scroll through to lot number 40, and I'm sure a lot of people have looked at this horse once they see the pedigree. American Ideal out of Ben Injured, the Art Major mare that's just done a terrific job in the breeding barn, Bardo.
Yeah, and I was going to go back just a little bit further. I think everyone, Tough Tilly's just been a super mare. We've seen a really great battle there over the last 12 months with some exceptional mares. Probably one of the best crops of 2-year-olds, they say, the sports scene for a long time. But go back to Philadelphia man, the full brother to the dam of this one that been injured, as we said. He won $650,000 on the track. The dam was now the 2022 Australian Broodmare of the Year. She's got $750,000 in progeny earnings. The brother to 3 Group 1 winners, this fella, and the full brother to Centenario, and not to mention the great Tough Tilly. So it's all there for you on the page.
It is indeed, and it's great to see. He is a lovely colt. Bardo's just saying to me here there, he's a lovely colt. I think he's just going to go out. He is, but I saw Clayton Tonkin on the live feed, and Clayton will be very, very keen looking at that one because he's got all of that family there. Lot number 41, another one people will be very keen on. New Zealand Sire Stakes eligible this horse, so the people across the ditch watching this, be aware. By Bettor's Delight, the Kiwis know a lot about Bettor's Delight. Out of the Falcon Stilson mare, another one the Kiwis know about. Any Kiwis watching this one's for you, that's for sure. Bettor's Delight out of Benny's Daughter.
Yeah, and again, we talked about Benny's Daughter. She's the half-sister to 4 Group 1 winners. And as you can see there, that second dam there in Benelise says she's produced $1.6 million in earnings, in progeny earnings, and has produced 8 winners there now. New Zealand eligible, as you said, a really, really powerful family. Bettor's Delight, Falcon Sealster, you've got a great pedigree, but again, that New Zealand size stakes, not to mention New South Wales breeders and the Bathurst Gold Crown.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will say one other thing that's going to get a lot of people's attention. Black colt, isn't he black? Well presented, beautifully presented by Ben Stud Standardbreds. And Bardo's saying he's got a share and a half brother, so he wants this one to sell good and go good as well. Makes things a lot better for him. Brooklyn Lodge, Mel Setri, she's back ready to go. Rock and Roll Heaven out of the Bettor's Delight mare in better pick, and what a great job at the breeding barn has Rock and Roll Heaven done, that's for sure.
Yeah, again, really great mare family there. Again, as you can see, the second dam produced Picket Line, $250,000 in earnings. Was a 2-year-old pacer of the year. The dam herself, winner of 14 at 156. So you've got again a really good performance pedigree. But again, Rock and Roll Heaven, Bettor's Delight, double cross a Cam fella.
It is indeed, and I don't know if Mel needs any more way around this parade ring, but I think she's going to be doing another one because we just got a little bit of a wait there. But it's great the big consignment that Brooklyn Lodge are committed here and selling. Mel is going to do another lap because the next one is one of hers, but we'll give this horse plenty of time, that's for sure. Some really good family. But you mentioned horses like Anything for Love and Wolf Stride being by Rock and Roll Heaven. High-speed horses. Fit in very well over in America as well, these horses, and very, very keenly sought after as well. That is lot 42, as Mel's going to do a change. And we're going to have lot number 43, and this is that cross I said before about when I was talking to Dane. You got the Art Major over the Better's Delight. It doesn't matter which way you go, Better's Delight, Art Major, or Art Major over the Better's Delight. Lot number 43 here, the Art Major Bay Colt, out of Better by far.
Yeah, again, 3/4 brother to Mr. JC there, $200,000 winner. Dam produced over $300,000 in earnings. Going back again, that second dam there, producer of multiple Group 1 winners. Self-Denial, of course, you can see 2-year-old filly of the year, nearly $450,000 in earnings. Again, both New South Wales and Vic bred this one, so you got that option for both New South Wales and Victoria. And again, as you mentioned, they're a great Art Major, Better's Delight cross. I did mention earlier we've got a couple of astute judges are also looking for our best presented filly and our best presented colt for the parade, and we'll announce those and make an effort to get those back out on the lawn tomorrow and sash them. But like we say, they're a great draft from Brooklyn Lodge in lot 43. As we say, they're the 3/4 brother to Mr. JC.
Lot 45. Poor old Mel. How many laps can Mel do? I reckon we should have put a trip monitor on it. She's going to go round and round and round. Someone surely should give her a cutout. Dane could cut a lap or two, you'd reckon. Wouldn't hurt him, would it, to do a lap or two? We've got a Rock and Roll Heaven out of the Art Major mare in Birds of a Feather. 5 foals, 3 to race, 2 winners, 2 great winners, including Brooklyn's Best.
Yeah, the full brother there to Brooklyn's Best, as you say, 16 times winner. He won 130-odd thousand at 154. The second dam, Rough My Feathers, again, she won 32 herself, won nearly 200,000. Again, New South Wales and Vic bred here again. Another one of these wonderful Brooklyn Lodge entries. Rock and Roll Heaven, Art Major. Again, a double cross going back to Abercrombie. And again, just consistent performance, but again, a really likely type again.
Yeah, it is a very, very likely type, and I think Mel and the whole Brooklyn Lodge crew are doing a great job. Mel gets out here in front. Yeah, I know, she's doing 4 in a row. Well done to Brooklyn Lodge. They've been able to keep these horses going out for us consistently, and we've got to say hats off to them. They're doing a great job presenting every horse as an equal as well, so well done to everyone. Back there, I'm sure Ben's holding a bar up somewhere and everyone else is working very, very hard, but they're doing a great job. Lot 46, as I welcome Dane back to the coverage, is the Art Major out of Brown Eye. Bonnie Brown Eyes, a Mach 3 filly. They've very keenly sought after in the breeding barn as well.
Yeah, a really lovely Mach 3 bred filly here, and 58 winners bred on this cross. The second dam here, Love is in the Air, has produced in excess of $1 million in progeny earnings and produced Lover's Delight, the 21 race winner. The dam herself here, Bonnie Blue Eyes, one winner self, and has already produced a winner in Lord Basilup with 2 race wins. So, a really lovely Mach 3 Major cross here, and a really striking, lovely bay filly here put through by Brooklyn Lodge.
I talk about areas that people might want to be watching them, and the likes of West Australians. When you talk about a horse like Lover's Delight, what she was able to do over there, or he was able to do over there, a lot of people would be very, very keen on that horse there. That actually looks like Steve Dixon walking that horse out there. He's doing a bit of help for the Brooklyn Lodge as well. So, okay, we're going to skip over 47. We'll go to number 48 now, which is the Art Major. Again, Art Major, Better's Delight, Dane. It's a pretty simple cross. It just works, and it works successfully, and does a great little job there. Damn, 2 foals, racing age, 2 to race, 1 winner.
Yeah, it's a cross. It's a proven cross. 85 winners bred on this cross, with 11 $100,000 plus earners, including the champion mare, our Princess Tiffany. The dam here has already produced a winner here in Art Jester. 5 2-year-old wins in 2021 for just under 30,000. So, a mare here that's really producing. And the Art Major Better's Cross, a really striking bay colt here in lot number 48 from Brooklyn Lodge. One to certainly watch, a really striking young chap.
The one thing back in that family too for a lot of people, the Falcon Sealster, that ticks a lot of boxes for people going through. We're going to skip over 49. Medowie Lodge, great to see Darren back walking this one around. Another of the Always Be Mickeys. He's paraded 2 so far, both been Always Be Mickeys, both offered up by the Slades. Congratulations and well done to them for joining the Nutrien experience. This one's a bay filly out of Chloe's Courage, a mare that's had 3 to the race, 2 to win.
Yeah, 2 winners already for the dam here in Chloe's Courage. Reactor Factor, 7 wins for just under 50,000, and Tiger Cheddar, 5 wins there for just over 45,000. Once again, eligible for the New South Wales Breeders' Challenge, the Bathurst Gold Crown, the Australasian Breeders' Crown. So, you know, all the incentives here and are really, really well presented, well put together. Moves very nicely. The Always Be Mikey Bay filly there out of the Courage Under Fire bred mare in Chloe's Courage, lot 50.
Darren, we might just ask you to do another lap if you wouldn't mind for us, Darren Ray. If you could do another lap, you've got another lap. Darren Ray, do another lap. He didn't want to do it. I don't think I'd make much of those people in the checkout checks. I reckon I just saw Mel Setri running. Look, she's running again. What is she doing to us? She can just walk and slow down, Mel. You're doing a brilliant job here. Captain Treacherous Colt out of a Jeremy's Jet mare in Cause and Effect.
Yeah, Cause and Effect, 7 wins herself for the dam here, nearly $34,000 in earnings. She's already produced a winner in Gordon's Bay, which was in another Captain Treacherous gelding there, so a full sibling there. The second dam produced I'm Causing Terror, 21 race veteran for just over $500,000 in earnings. So money's in the pedigree here, and you know the Jeremy's Jet Captain Treacherous Cross, a really lovely bay colt here, lot number 52 from Brooklyn Lodge.
I can't believe Mel. She actually was running through that one. Look at her. She's running out. She's determined to get this sale on up and going. That's for sure. She's a lovely colt there, and well done to Mel. I'm Causing Terror. Ripper horse. Absolute little jet he was. So great to see Dennis Howe in the parade ring. He'd probably like to sit on the other side of it and have the odd beer or two, but this is the first of his draft. 4 horses offered up here tonight. The Sweet Lou out of the McArdle mare in Custom Franco. Real nice type, this one.
Yeah, lovely type, and it's a credit to Dennis and Joe. But you look through here. This very cross, 3 2-year-old winners last season on this very cross, the Sweet Lou cross out of the Sweet Lou McArdle cross, sorry. First dam he has produced four runners for 4 winners already in the Pimper Indian. 5 wins there. Also Sapo, 1 win there. So, you know, it's a cross that's really working in a well-producing dam and a really nice bay filly. Plenty of leg. I don't know, it moves very nicely. A real striking Sweet Lou filly there from Dennis and Joe Howe, lot 53.
It's great to have Dennis here as well, and great to have him showing those lovely legs off. I like a bit of comment. He's going to do another lap for us too, Dennis is. You can come around, Dennis. It's okay. Gives us more time to observe your legs as well as the horses. So we're just gets a bit of a delay. People are going pretty quick. There's some horses missing out and some not. So it's just good to get a little bit of a catch up. Dennis and Joe, they've got 4 horses offered up here. They're professional sales. They had a recently good sale in Melbourne. They've got 4 quality horses here, so make sure you go and check out that draft. And I'm sure Dennis is enjoying doing an extra lap, me hanging a little bit of cheek on him. He's not even smiling at it. He'll get me later on, I got no doubt. But it's what it's about. Have a bit of fun here. So got a few more starting to catch up behind. So we've got to say well done to everyone behind the scenes. There's people's doing fast walks and runs, making sure we can get this show on the road and keep it going for people as it goes along. Loris and Bloodstock, second of theirs to come through tonight. This is a Lazarus out of the Art Major mare in Dancing with Daisies. Colt family. This is a real Colt family, this one.
Yeah, as we said earlier, from a proper colt family, and one of only 3 Lazarus foals here this weekend. Very limited stock in Australia currently of the Lazarus foals, but you know, you look through the pedigree here. Dancing with Daisy, she's been a good producer. Astaire has just recently been injured. I think that horse was really running very well, Bill and Ann were telling me. The second dam here in Rye, Hanover, she's a well-performed mare, but what she did was bred Blaze and Cullen, the 27 race winning veteran, and $576,000 in earnings, and a real cult family. Rock and Roll Hanover, Red River Hanover, Rustler Hanover, and Riches Hanover. Also now eligible for the New South Wales Breeders' Challenge. That is in your update, so is eligible for the New South Wales Breeders' Challenge. The Lazarus Colt, lot 54, count Bill and Ann from Lauriston.
Lazarus Colt, so we're very keen in New Zealand on him, rightfully so. He's done a great job. Throws a great cross. Some of those horses there, great stallions. A couple of them stood at Alabar, and Alabar been here and been one of the big race sponsors as well. So great to have these horses, and it's just a ripping family, American family, high-speed family. Lazarus went to American, did a great job as well. We have got lot number 55, a Sweet Lou Brown filly with not a lot of bling. She doesn't have all the Sweet Lou bling out of Deadly Woman, the Art Major mare.
Yeah, really nice Art Major Sweetloo cross here. 8 winners bred on this cross, including the Victorian Country Cup sensation over the past 6 weeks in Spirit of St. Louis. Deadly Woman herself, the dam, 4 wins here. But what she's done is produce 4 winners already in Hot Shot Woman. 8 wins for $170,000 in earnings out of this very dam. Also, Monduli Mac. 12 wins there for over 100,000. So this is out of a mare family with a lot of power that's really producing. And, the Art Major Sweetloo cross has really produced something there in the lot 55, the brown filly from Sloys, and put through by the judge there at Ben Stud.
Yeah, no, and thank you very much for those guys. And just trying to make sure my microphone's up loud enough. Just try and get a few things a little bit better here as we go. We've got Dennis Howe back in the parade ring with lot number 57. This is a Better's Delight ever Troublemaker mare. Troublemaker mare's proven broodmare dam, and he is a real look at this bloke. Have a look at him as he goes past. This is lot number 57.
Yeah, a really complete colt here, and the dam distant memory, 10 wins herself. $173,000 earn there, and she's really bred very well. She's bred How's the Memory, 15 race winner for over 150,000 in earn, beats memories, 6 2-year-old wins in 2021. So she's got those younger progeny really producing now, and there also has produced winners in full siblings in Delightful Angel, Something Better, 7 race wins there for the full siblings there, but a really striking Bay colt there, a double cross and most happy fella out of a Troublemaker mare by the Better's Delight, a one to tick and flick in your books, the Bay colt from Dennis and Joe Howe.
I reckon people must be thinking Dennis isn't fit enough. They're making him do 2 laps with all these horses, and he's not even cracking a smile as I give him a bit of cheek. He's just walking past with a concentration. He might have actually heard me then, Dane. I don't know. Do you reckon that look was like, I'll get you in a minute? Yeah. You got to talk into the mic. It works better. But he's a lovely colt, that's for sure. Must say, yeah, and as there's finger food starting to come out here now as we speak, and big thank you to Woodlands for sponsoring it. Please, if you're in there watching the parade, enjoy it, but don't forget to come over here in the food. There'll be people taking the food around and showcasing it as well. That's what it's about. If you're watching online, you're missing out, because it's great here, the food and that is on offer. Lot number 59. Now, this horse is a Sweetloo Bay colt out of the Mach 3 mare in Emerging Force.
Yeah, a really striking Sweetloo colt here out of a Mach 3 bred mare, and the mare herself here in Emerging Force, 2 wins herself, and she's you look down through the second dam here, 7 race wins for the second dam in Modern Girl for over 120,000 in earn. 3 winners bred on the cross, Sweetloo out of a Mach 3 mare, including Mighty Loose. So really have got the runs on the board here with the pedigree. The third dam, Sister Dancer bred Royal Verdict. 16 race wins for over $500,000 in earnings, and as I said before, you buy a butterfly horse and you'll receive the Ben Stud bonus this year, $1,000 in Ben Stud adjustment credit for any of the horses with the butterfly on them.
This is a great family too. It's a good up and going family. Couple of good 2-year-old winners. I had a lot to do with the Sister Dancer family through Gary Graham, and it's a very early 2-year-old family that gets up and going. She was happy to do 1 lap. She wasn't that keen to do another lap, but that's okay. They're doing a good job, everyone coming back behind us. Smile when you're walking, it's all good, it'll be fine. But the Sweetloo filly out of Emerging Force, but yeah, What a Dancer. I actually won a pretty prestigious race with What a Dancer once. I can blow my own trumpet for 5 minutes. Some people are listening. I think most people up here enjoying the hospitality, as we said, from Woodland Stud, hopefully. And everyone here, make sure you just hang around and have a cold beer and that afterwards. Lot number 60. Now, this horse here is a bit of a head turner. This Art Major colt out of the Falcon Seals to mare in Equus Franco, lot number 60, offered up by Dennis and Joe Howe.
Yeah, 69 winners bred on this cross, 8 of which are over $100,000 plus earners, including Glenferrie Shuffle. The first dam here, a really good producer, 4 runners for 4 winners. She produced Flamin' 61 wins for just under $1 million in earnings. So here's a dam that has produced and really got the runs on the board. She also produced Glenferrie Bronte, 43 wins for just over $450,000. So you're talking almost $1.5 million in progeny earnings out of this really impressive dam there in Equus Franco.
61 wins. Fleming M, you did a great job with that name. It's when you said it, I had to have another look. 149.6, so if you don't mind, that was that was really, really good. So we got number 62, another for Alabar, and it's great to see Alan Galloway here and enjoying the hospitalities too, and we've got to say a big thank you to him for sponsoring the race series. So we've got lot number 62 up for Alabar Bloodstock. This is the Art Major out of the Rock and Roll Heaven mare in 5-star rocker, and goes back to his brilliant family. And we talked before about Vincent in the sires catalogue from the sires. He's in the dam section here, but a lot of people will be looking at this one.
Yeah, the dam, of course, a winner of 3, second foal, first the current 2-year-old. Again, full pleasure, the second dam. She's produced $600,000 winners, including Vincent. So you've got, again, a Vic bred one this time, but again, really, really nice filly there. We talked about it, these Art Majors, they've done a wonderful job as residual value for broodmares later on as well.
Absolutely, and I've written there Spunky when we went on site and had a look that time, and she's a spunky filly to look at there, and she's very, really good, but you know, three dams to the page. This is a fair income catalogue. It's got plenty of plates there to put horses there. It's a real looker of a family, isn't it?
I was going to say, we always get to Vincent and know just what a wonderful horse he is, but My Mackenzie, you know, that's again, that's that same family again. You've got a very similar bred horse that did a wonderful job too, nearly $600,000 in earnings.
Absolutely, and served a lot of people very, very well. Lot number 63 is in now. We've got an important update with this Better's Delight out of the Christian Cullen mare in Gentle Anvil. New Zealand Sire Stakes eligible. This colt is eligible for the New Zealand Sire Stakes. People watching across the ditch. He's an August foal, but offered up for Lower Long Farms.
Yeah, and again, just a magic mare line, but if you look at it too, it's the same cross as last year's sale topper in our sales in Melbourne. So again, the full brother to, as you can see, Gentle Giant there, $900,000 in earnings there. $90,000 in earnings there, 10 wins. The second dam, as you can see, that Gentle Audrey there has produced outstanding progeny there, $1.5 million in progeny earnings.
Great to see you. Nooks enjoying yourself too with a cheeky smile. I don't know if you 100% enjoying themselves when they walk the horses around. I think well done to everyone on site, the preparers, and everyone that's getting them ready. They're doing a really, really good job. And he's a lovely colt, that colt. A lot of people will be looking at him.
Don't forget too, this one is New Zealand eligible too. So that's really important. That's an addition in the red print there in the catalogue. He's a New Zealand Sire Stakes eligible horse as well.
Yeah, also Nutrien Sales Classic and New South Wales breeders. He was born in New Zealand, so he wasn't. He's not eligible for the Vic bred. That's probably another key thing we need to point out. But lovely colt, very well presented by Lower Long Farms. We switch now to the Pickers, Grant and Jenna with lot number 65, and Always Be Mickey out of a Mach 3 mare. You don't have to say a lot more, Bardo, than that.
No, it's a great cross again. You've got New South Wales and Bathurst. Add that to your updates as well. The brother has currently just started out of this mare there, as you can see, that Glenferrie baby. And a little update there, has had a run and placed up there in one of its early runs just this year. The second dam, of course, producer Blackbird Power there, $200,000 in winnings. First foal is just racing, but again, a really nice mare herself, 14 wins, and went 155 herself. But again, just a note, did have this one checked. You'll notice that just that little mark there on the chest there, it's just very superficial. We've had it checked by the vets on site. Was just like a friction burn there on the chest, and it's been cleared, absolute guarantee, and there's nothing there to do, but just had it checked as a matter of process to make sure that they came with every guarantee and every confidence.
Which is really, really good, and we've got to say well done to the vets as well for supplying their time going along. Lot number 66, a Sweet Lou out of a Better's Delight. This is all Woodlands. Make sure you get up here and enjoy Woodlands hospitality with all the food, but this is an all Woodlands bred horse here, offered up by Madawi Lodge out of the Glory Days. Lot number 66, Mark Barton.
Yeah, again, another one of the Sweet Lou's out of a race-winning mare again. 1-9 for $70,000 in earnings, but again, is a really nice type, good colt there. Again, Better's Delight, but if you look back through that troublemaker there on the dam, a Group 1 winner on the bottom side of the pedigree as well.
No, it is indeed, and it's he's a real looker. I was fortunate enough to do the video work for this horse, and he's posing for the camera just there. He just stood there and posed as well. To do all the work there. Lovely colt, and as I said, great to see Darren and I don't think Em's doing much parading by the sounds tonight. She's happy to put Darren around. She might want to tighten that girth of his up. I'm not sure exactly where she's going with that. I'll have to find out a bit later on, that's for sure. Lot number 67 is our next one in. This was a Sloy's company they offer it up, and welcome to the Nutrien Experience to Sloy's. American Ideal out of Hazel's Girl, lot number 67, Mark.
Yeah, again, an Art Major mare there. It's out of, as you can see there, Hazel Girl, race-winning mare. She ran 154, one foal to race and win, both Vic and New South Wales. Again, you go back through to Miss Hazel, a second dam, a $310,000 earner herself, 15 wins, a Group 1 winner with the New South Wales Oaks.
She was a ripping mare, Miss Hazel. There'll be a lot of people sitting back and saying, forgot how good a mare she actually was. But Renaissance Man, My General Lee, there's some great families. A lot of New South Wales. We're in New South Wales. They haven't experienced the Nutrien experience, a lot of the people here in New South Wales. I'm padding out because I reckon we're going to be doing another lap. But make sure you get here if you're in New South Wales on Sunday. Auction starts at 1, but get here earlier. Enjoy the hospitality and have a great day out. But this is lot number 67, the American Ideal, out of the Art Major mare in Miss Hazel. Hazel's Girl, and it's not going to do another lap. We're ready to go with the next one, Joe Anderson. The first for Joe Anderson. Welcome to the Nutrien experience as well for Joe. Now, a lot of people will be looking at this one. I want people to have a competition for the name because I think you can come up with something really good. Lazarus at a Heavenly Bread. I'm sure some people out there will be able to work something out with that one. Lot number 68, Brown Colt.
Well, there's only 3 Lazarus colts in the sale, so there's something to make a point of looking at them. You see them, aren't they? They're just real athletes to look at. This one, bear in mind too, out of the half-sister to last year, the dam that topped last year's sale, as you can see there in that Our Golden Goddess, $180,000 producer. But again, if you have a look, this is will be on the sale. This will be the last of the Lazaruses you can buy this year out of Sydney. Again, 2 foals out of this mare. Both have been winners. So she's proven herself, but also wonderful cross here, double cross of Christian Cullen, of course, out of a Rock and Roll Heaven.
I think that's key, and that's what Lazarus brings to these catalogues, that double cross of Christian Cullen, superstar sire, super racehorse. And done a great job, especially here at Harold Park back in the day. Lot number 69, we speak of Christian Cullen. That's the sire of Hot Chili Stride. Not sure if that was an Emilio horse or not. I might get a yes or a no in a minute when I turn around. But this is a Bay Colt by Art Major, lot number 69 out of Hot Chili Stride.
Yeah, we've had the nod of approval, so you're right there. But again, a really nice cross again, Art Major, Christian Cullen. Double cross of Albatross, but again, Art Major cross there again. Dam 3 progeny, all are winners, $150,000 in earnings. A second dam, 11 wins. New South Wales NVIC eligible there, but a really, really nice pedigree. But again, a really lovely colt, lovely light action. But again, one of the wonderful drafts here of Brooklyn Lodge that you'll need the time tomorrow and Sunday morning to go and have a look at.
Absolutely, and it's, as you said, key part, cross that works. My Ultimate Romeo and Major Chili, both being by Art Major. Both winners, one contested in a Group 2 as well, so that's really, really key there. Lot 70 is our next one up. I'm twice the delight. Not many people say that about me, I can tell you that. This one, and being by Sweet Lou, lot 70, offered up by Gelthorne Farms.
Yeah, and I think we've seen some wonderful Sweet Lou's, but again, looking at this particular colt, again, that really nice cross with the betters there, which obviously it's working really well back in New Zealand. But again, you go back through to Albatross, through that Holmes Hanover on the bottom side. Dan was a winner of 11, one progeny to race and win. Beautiful light horse on his feet again. Vic bred this fellow. But again, I just sort of really, really nice. Exactly what I think you're looking for in the Sweet Lou cross with the betters.
Absolutely, big strong colt. Can't say it enough. Thanks for the hospitality of Woodlands. They're putting this parade on. They're also putting the food on. Be a good time to ask Dane to come up and get on the microphone. I reckon the way he's putting that hamburger away, he might be in a bit of trouble to try and start talking. That's for sure.
I don't have food like this at Rockhampton, obviously.
he's enjoying it. He's not sure if we're ready. Lot number 70, Art Major out of a Mach 3 mare in her memory. Yeah, lot 71 is a Bay Colt. The howls off this one up. Wait till you see this bloke walk past Mark Barton. He is a real looker.
Yeah, again, beautiful fronted horse again. I'm learning more and more about the breed, but just again, when I saw this fella, you really like the type. Again, just consistent with the Sweet Lou's. That Betters Delight cross
Art
again. Art Major cross there again. You've got going back through to the Mach 3s, but a double cross of Abercrombie again. As you can see in your notes there, one progeny to run and is placed already. New South Wales NVIC bred as well. And you've got a really nice performing family there. New South Wales and Vic bred this one.
Good to see Dennis smiling too. All the cheek we're throwing at him, but he's doing a good job. He's walking around. I don't think he'd pass a vet test the way those legs bow a little bit, but he might be in a little bit of trouble. But I tell you, his progeny will, and that absolutely looks a treat here. He's a real goer, this horse. He's a real upstanding horse. Again, I did the video work and I was like, wow. You just look at him and he's just really, really good looking. Lot number 72, Vincent. don't have to say too much about him. He's featured quite heavily here tonight. He's doing a great job. Already had a winner this year. Super Sire. Got a great pedigree. We've been raving on about the pedigree of Vincent here tonight with a lot of the fillies and that going through. This is out of the Courage Under Fire mare, and it's raining men.
Yeah, and of course she goes back through to Presidential Ball, but again, both New South Wales, Vic and Bathurst, second dam, won over 300,000. I tell you what, the dam's first foal, but isn't that a wonderful example for a maiden mare, what she's produced first time out? Again, you've got a really well presented one again. They're a great colt, but again, I'd really love to see this horse when it gets into its work.
Good winners all the way through too, and yeah, really nice colt. Real racy type. He's up ready to go, and yeah, doing a good job. I'd say it a bit better, but well done everyone here at Nutrien. It's all hands on deck. You know, Dane might be back eating a hamburger, but Jess is on the shovel and she's doing all the hard work, and it's been noted. Don't you worry about that. So it's all good. So he's trying to say that he only had the one hamburger. I don't think that's quite true. Dennis Picker owns this horse here, so that's a good former update here. American Ideal out of an Art Major, and I've gone back and circled the filly. And just colour, but yeah, but just for a breeding purpose. That next time through, you know, like racehorse, yes, but on the pedigree page as well, a broodmare as well.
Yeah, well, Joe, of course, Dennis's brother, they owned the mother, and it was Dennis's turn to actually breed one on this one, and this is the result. And again, just done a really great job. Just Carter, of course, she was a Group 1 winner herself, won the Australian Breeders' Crown. She's had 10 wins the dam with 230,000 in earnings. She's had 2 from 2, both betters progeny that have gone through there. Carla Jane 155.4. Ballerini, she's went 155, but she's also had a personal mile rate. She went 150.6 in the final of the Breeders' Challenge. Again, a couple of really nice foals on the track, and he's a really good American Ideal.
150.6, that's a cracking time. She's a filly. Breeders' Crown eligible, New South Wales Breeders' Challenge, Vic bred, Bathurst Gold Crown, sorry, and also, of course, the Nutrien Sales Classic, as are all the horses that go through this draft. So looking forward to that in a year's time. What? Lot number 75? No, it's not. It's lot 74, thank you. We're just getting thrown a couple of curveballs. If the guys at the other end can hear us, we might get this one through one more time to give it a bit of justice. I like the way Mark Commodore parades. I think he does a good job. Just put a bit more of a smile on. He could have had a shave before. All cheeks aside, American Ideal colt out of the Sports Rider mare and kept in play. Goes back to that brilliant family.
Well, again, this is out of Vincent's half-sister, or My Mackenzie, as you can see there again.
Yeah.
We mentioned it there in one of the earlier lots, but again, well worth the extra lap, this one. A great family, kept for pleasure. Group 1 winner with the Victorian Oaks. As we said, Dam of Vincent, the Australian 3-year-old of the year, and mention it again that My Mackenzie doesn't often get the recognition when you sit him on the page right beside Vincent, you know. So again, a really nice one again. New South Wales and Vic bred this one as well.
Did an interview with Gene Feast, and they don't normally go back to the well, but with My Mackenzie they went back and they got Vincent. That's how keen they are in this family. They'll be looking at this colt. I've got no doubt about it. He's an American Ideal. The Kiwis love him. I'm sure Mark Purden would like another American Ideal in his stable, that's for sure. That's a bay colt, almost black though, isn't he? Like you get a bit of a shock when you look at that. American Ideal out of Kept in Play, lot number 74. Well, a lot of people will be sitting up and having a look at this one. The betting line, because betting line being by Beach Better's Delight, out of the Sun Beach Somewhere mare in Lady Shakira. What a family this one goes back to. This is her first foal. I'm sure a lot of people will be checking this filly out, Mark.
Yeah, don't forget this is out of the half-sister to Max Delight, and I don't think needs any introduction. The update's now sitting at about 715,000. The second dam we saw progeny, or that same family, Lady Euthenia there. It was a multiple Group 1 winner, 21 wins, 460,000. Like we say, Max Delight, of course, the Australian 3-year-old pacer of the year, and this is one out of the half-sister there to Max Delight by betting line, but you got Some Beach Somewhere and go back to Art Major on the bottom side.
Yeah, it is. It's a real good family, but Better's Delight, Some Beach Somewhere in that second cross. It's just a brilliant cross. A lot of breeders. I say about the residual value, you know, you've got a filly here as well, so you can breed from these horses later on. Better's Delight, the Kiwis were really keen on him just recently too, and he's doing a good job over here in Australia, but Better's Delight, Some Beach Somewhere, great cross, that's for sure. We are going to lot 77 now, and a lot of people are looking at this one, Christian Cullen mare in Luda. Bay filly by Art Major, lot number 77. Dane, welcome back. How was the burger?
But one thing I can't complain about here is the food and the hospitality. But Art Major, Christian Cullen, 122 winners bred on this very cross, with 21 of them over 100,000 plus earners, including Group 1 3-year-old New Zealand Sire Stakes winner, our Golden Goddess. This is a cross out of a dam there in Luda, 13 wins, $216,000. She's produced a winner there in Better Black, Louis, 2 wins for just over 10,000. And also Let's Party Baby. 7 places and 11 starts, so the progeny are already hitting the track and performing out of this dam in Luda. The Art Major Christian Cullen cross here in a striking bay filly. Lot 77 from Sloys, put through by Ben Stud.
It was indeed, and Christian Cullen, you're new to the harness ranks, mate, but a lot of the Australians absolutely love these horses, Christian Cullen's, and he was just a superstar and done a great job. Lot number 78, a bay filly. A lot of people, again, another one. This is a bay filly. Go back to the second dam and you've got one of the greatest fillies that's ever hit the racetrack. This is an Always Be Mickey out of the Sports Rider mare, made for you, Lombo, Dane.
Yeah, so, you know, the first dam is obviously a half-sister, Aussie-made Lombo. You're looking at two runners for 2 winners. Stars by the Beach, 7 wins already. And then Aussie Rock, 1 3-year-old win in 2022. So Bathurst just only this week. So check an update there for that one, lot 78. Aussie Rock, the rock and roll heaven, gelding out of Sports Rider made for you, Lombo, and last night just in his 3rd start. So that was for Roxy Rock there, but you know, really, really striking. Always be Mickey filly there out of a Sports Rider bred mare.
A lot of people say about the best mare they've ever seen to race. A lot of people question Tailor-Made Lombo is at the top of the pecking order, and I still think she's the number one that has gone there. This is not 80, lot 80 we're up to now. This is a Sweet Lou out of the Better's Delight mare in Miriella, lot number 80, a bay colt offered up by Brooklyn Lodge. I was going to say Mel Setri. She might as well be offering them up the walk, and she's doing.
You won't beat Mel for steps today, I can tell you now. But 43 winners bred on this very cross here, the Sweet Lou Better's Delight cross. The first dam, Morella, has had 3 runners for 2 winners, including Kelly Frost. 4 wins for just over $30,000 in earnings. And Muffins, 4 wins there for $30,000 also. And also placing up already Northern Stride. So out of a first dam there, it's really producing in the second dam. An impressive mare in Armida, $159,000 in earnings there and 9 wins. She also bred Caesar Augustus, 24-win veteran, for over $200,000 in earnings there. So a really nice bay colt there out of a Better's bred mare by Sweet Lou.
Woodland Stud, they stand Sweet Lou. They actually bought him because of this cross, the Better's Delight cross. It's proven, but that's exactly what they bought him for. He was a superstar racehorse. He's doing a great job in the breeding barn. He was bought for this cross here. Lot number 80, Mel Setri. She had you guessing, didn't you? You're like, is this changed horses or not? She just keeps going. Wait till you check the markings out of this horse when he comes onto the head-on. He won't need to buy the nasal strips. He's already got them on him. Betting line filly out of the Artistic Fella mare in Miss Artistic Tara.
So the dam here, Miss Artistic Tara, 12 wins in her own right there for just under $80,000 in earn. This is her second foal. Her first is a 2-year-old now in 2022. The second dam had 12 wins herself, Tara Linga. She bred 9 winners, including 3 mugs in. Yes, no, maybe so. Katie Lively, Traces of Tara. Hey Tara and Say What. So quite a bit of earnings there racking up down there underneath the second dam, and the out of an Artistic Fella mare by Betting Line. Lovely brown filly from Brooklyn Lodge. Artistic Fella
mare, and she won 12 races herself and $80,000 in stakes. So it's a great little offering up there, that's for sure. And I love that little mark on the nose. It really makes him stand out. Lot number 83 for Sloys. Again, I say welcome to these guys to the Nutrien Experience. Ben Stud Standardbreds prepare this Art Major colt out of Miss Brazilian being by Mach 3. She's had 8 foals, 3-year-old and older. 8 of them have won, Dane.
8 of them are won. She was a 4-time New South Wales Broodmare of the Year, and you can see why when you look down here through the pedigree. Mr. Brazil, 18 wins, $240K. Benicio was the only progeny ever sold. They normally race these this progeny themselves. The only one ever sold was Benicio. 21 wins for $221,000 in earns. Let's Go Brazil, Handsome Major, Smooth Style. It's all there. So that's a dam in Miss Brazilian that really does produce the goods, and she's done it again here with this Bay Colt out of the Mac 3 bred mare there, the Art Major Bay Colt.
Yeah, it is indeed, and really, really nice type. Ben Stud and Sloys combined with lot number 84. Another Art Major colt on offer, and it's great to see so many good quality colts here, a lot by great stallions. Art Major is a superstar himself. Presidential Ball, especially as a broodmare size, done a great job. You've got a ripping little colt here out of Miss Hazel, ripping family. This family's been mentioned a lot tonight. Going to be very, very sought after. Lot number 84, Dane.
Yeah, Miss Hazel, 15 wins herself for over 300,000 in earn. She's 100% producer here. 6 runners for 6 winners. She produced Christian Sloy, 12 wins for just under 100k. Hazelnuts, 11 wins. Roll With Me, 10 wins. Miss Rock and Roll, 8 wins. Hazel's Girl, 2 2-year-old wins. So, you know, the dam's 100% producer here. 46 wins in total by progeny and just under 400,000. The full brother to this colt made 90,000 last year. So this is one really to watch. The Bay Colt, the Art Major colt, out of the Presidential Ball bred mare, account Sloys and put through by Ben Stud.
I must say, when he walked past, I was like, wow, what a type. I haven't actually seen him out of the box. He is a real racy-looking colt. Art Major out of a Presidential Ball. A lot of people will be seeing it. Great to see Medawi Lodge. And we've got M in the parade ring. I might have been given a bit of cheek there for Darren before. I thought she might have been trying to tighten Darren up. But the first and only Bling It On offered up in the sales. He's doing a great job, especially here in New South Wales. Soaring 2-year-old winners everywhere last season. He's into his second season, done a great job. This is out of the Modern Art mare in Modern Babe.
Yeah, Modern Babe, already a good producer. Two runners for 2 winners here. Modern Babe's bred Ultra Bliss, 8 wins for just under 90,000 in earn, and also Silk Cloud. 4 2-year-old wins for Silk Cloud in 2021. Once again, eligible for all the incentives. New South Wales Breeders' Challenge, Blue. By Bling It On, and a really well bred and a striking blade filly there out of a Modern Art bred mare.
Yeah, and real New South Wales feel to that with Bling It On. He was a superstar himself. Brilliantly bred horse, been by an American Ideal, but yeah, really good family. I was going to say black colt because he looks black from where we're looking, doesn't he? But he's actually a brown. Sweet Lou out of the Shadow Play mare in Montana Joe, offered up here for Ben Stud, Standardbreds, Craig Judd, and all the crew there doing a great job getting these horses out. What a looker.
Yeah, what a looker. This guy's got he's got plenty of appeal, this young Sweet Lou colt. The dam here, Montana Joe, if you haven't checked your updates, check your updates. She's 100% producer. Her progeny there, her one progeny there in Sarah Joe, had a 3-year-old win on the 15th of February. So already got the runs on the board. You look through here, the second dam has produced Flojo's Gold, 25 race wins, over 200,000 in earn. Madison Louise, over 100,000 in earn. So, you know, bloodlines that really keep breeding on. And out of a Shadow Play bred mare, the Sweet Lou colt from Ben Stud, really striking brown colt.
I need one of those little gavels for people to sit up and have a look at this colt here. Brown colt offered up by Lauriston Bloodstock, the Art Major out of the Better's Delight mare, Musical Delight. You do the pedigree. All I've done is tick, 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 tick. There's just ticks everywhere. It's just a really quality family here, mate.
Quality family, and you know, you came back to the mare power here, and it starts there with that first dam in Musical Delight. Better's Delight dam there, 11 wins herself, just under 250,000 out of it, just a super producing mare. She's produced 3 runners for 3 winners in Beach Music, Young Rooster and Rip. Just came back into work, and I know they had a lot of raps on that 2-year-old. He had a win in 2021, but you know, you're talking some serious progeny earnings here, and 85 winners bred on this cross. Art Major Better's Delight. It doesn't come much better than this brown colt.
Kiwis sitting at home watching this coverage as well. Top tempo. That New Zealand mare that just keeps producing and producing. There's just winners all the way through. Lovely colt, real racy type. Offered up by Lauriston Bloodstock, prepared by Lower Long Farms. Well done to their commitment as well here to the Nutrien Experience in Lower Long Farms, doing a great job presenting these horses. This is a Bay Colt, lot number 89. And now we've got lot number 90. A betting line out of a Sun Beach Somewhere mare in My Banker's Pride, offered up by Brooklyn Lodge and Mel Setri. She is clocking up the case.
Yeah, so the first foal for this dam in Mulbankers Pride's a current 2-year-old. The second dam here, threepence. A really impressive mare, the second dam. Over $250,000 in earn and a Group 1 winner herself. She's really produced 4 good winners there in Be Brave for $180,000 in earnings. Ideal Warrior, another $180,000 in earnings, and Major Currency $119,000. So the second dam here, you're looking at over $500,000 in progeny earnings out of a Sunbeach Somewhere bred mare, and by the impressive sire in Betting Line. There's a really nice brown colt from Brooklyn Lodge.
He is indeed, and well done to everyone there from Brooklyn Lodge. We're getting down towards the end of the sale. This horse, there's Kiwis. The New South Wales people want to sit up and have a look at this horse, because this horse is half brother to JOK, who set the world alight in harness racing for the Sire Stakes. A lot of people had to sit up and look at him there. That was lot 91. We're up to the Sweet Lou out of Sports Rider Mare in Nivea, but JOK. A lot of the Victorians found out a lot about this horse when he hit the racetrack in Melton. He done a great job. This horse is going to do an extra lap, Bardo, so don't worry, you got time to catch your breath. We're getting down towards the end of it, but we've got a few people trying to catch up. This is lot number 91 on screen, the Sweet Lou colt out of Nivea, Sports Rider Mare.
Yeah, and we said the dam and the second dam both 100% producers. Like we said, the half to JOK, 150,000 so far, but it's going to be way more than that. And as you can see there, New South Wales, this one is eligible for New South Wales and obviously the Bathurst and the Nutrien Series as well. But a good cross there, Sweet Lou, back through Sports Rider Arts Place.
Don't worry about him being well related. He's a well-grown horse. He's a good looker. He's got a lot of stamp about him as well, and we get to see him for a second time. There's some chance we might get to see him for a third time. Been by Sweet Lou. This yearling parade's brought to you by Woodlands. They stand Sweet Lou as well as plenty of other quality stallions, that's for sure. And must say well done to everyone. The food smells good, unlike a few of our other people. I saw you might have been licking your lips just there before, though I haven't had a chance to sample it, but that's okay. We won't let these things worry you, Mark Barton. It's all good. And well done to Ben Studd. They're doing a great job getting this horse through. Plenty of people will be sitting up ready to look at this colt. This is lot number 92, the American Ideal out of the Arts Place mare in National Gallery, Bardo. I think we can let this bloke do a couple of laps as well, I reckon. He can have a couple of goes around, because there's a few people keen on him.
Yeah, well, I had it on very good advice. Emilio, we had to pick a nice one out for you. This is one you should have a tick against, I reckon. But the 17th of December, only a late foal, this fellow. A real athlete, I thought, in every way. The Ideal Arts Place cross there, the dam produced over 500,000 in earnings. As you can see, that wonderful breeding there, Honolulu Bay, 220,000. Rock and Roll Icon, 206,000. And you've also got Mac Up, you've got $100,000 earner there. But again, there's a Vic bred Bathurst eligible already. But again, a late foal, bear in mind, and a lovely cross, American Ideal Arts Place.
Oh, he is indeed, and a lot of people will be looking at that one, as I said. Honolulu Bay, Rock and Roll Icon, being out of National Gallery. Can I hit the gavel? Can I hit the gavel for this one? There's going to be plenty of people ready to look at this horse here. This is lot number 94, being by Sunbeach Somewhere. We've got 92 going around again. We're trying to make sure we get Emilio's attention. I hope you're looking at lot number 92, Emilio. Don't you worry about that. These masks, you can't see if they're smiling or not, but I reckon he is smiling underneath there. It's great to have him here, and it's great that this horse has done a second lap here. This is lot number 92. The American Ideal out of the Arts Place mare in National Gallery, a superstar little mare herself. She won, what did she win? The prize money's escaped me. They're $90,000 in stake money her own, but just on the racetrack doing a great job.
Yeah, like we say, just been talked to Kath about that horse and just been a real athlete right the way through since they started the prep.
And we must be doing something right, because Emilio's walked to the front. He's watching these colts go around, which is what we want. We play up a little bit. I can do this when I got the microphone. I can be a bit cheeky because I get away with it, but I just got to be careful. They'll clip me behind the ear when I finish. Lot 94, Sunbeach Somewhere out of Nike Franco. They've even made a pair of runners for this horse.
Yeah, we've seen Brett did find himself a brand new pair of runners on for the weekend as well. But look, I know this is a horse that there's been a lot of talk about. He's a Sunbeach, obviously Nike Franco. It's her first foal, obviously a bay colt there. But again, a lovely type. Again, only a 15th of October. You've got that great cross here, as you can see, going back through Badlands, Hanover. You've got McCardle. Franco herself went 149, 135. $900,000 in earnings, but again, a really, really powerful mare line.
He is indeed, and if we can get the boys to just send that horse around for one more lap, it'd be really good. Not sure if they can hear us, but if the boys can hear us over there, send the colt round another time, please, guys. Send him round one more time. Won't happen. Sorry about that. For people wanting to have a look, they were trying to get him go round one more time. He's going to come around one more time for us. This is a sunbeat somewhere out of Nike Franco, because he is a head turner. He's a real good looker, and give Mel Setri 5 minutes to catch a breath as well, Bardo. I think that'll do the world a good. 35 wins from Nike Franco, a 149 mare, Group 1 winner, went to America, done it all. It's just terrific what she's been able to do.
And bear in mind that second dam, Nere Franco was also the 4-year-old New Zealand Mare of the Year too. So it goes back into the second dam pedigree as well. But no, really powerful one, and we'll look forward to offering that one along with the balance of the catalogue on Sunday.
Absolutely. We're not playing favourites here or anything like that. It's actually just a bit of a chance for everyone to catch up. We've got a few people caught up, which is really, really good, including Brooklyn Lodge, Mel Setri. She's done a great job tonight. Art Major, Better's Delight. I say to you, it doesn't matter which way it goes, and it doesn't matter if they're colts, doesn't matter if they're fillies. But this is lot number 94, the Art Major colt out of the Better's Delight mare in Nothing Else Matters, offered up by Brooklyn Lodge.
Yeah, and again, talk about pedigree, the consistency that comes from it. Art Major, Better's Delight, but then back to In the Pocket. New South Wales and Vic bred there. Second dam was a winner of 6 there, and you can see here Nothing Else Matters herself as a winner of 15, and she's had 1 to race and 1 to win. So a proven race running mare, and a great second dam pedigree as well, but a lovely type there, lovely bay colt.
I was going to say, just walk past and you go, wow. You've got to come on site. You've got to make sure you get here and experience the Nutrien experience. I keep saying about it, but make sure you get here and experience these horses tomorrow. If you can't get here tomorrow, get here early on Sunday and enjoy the hospitality and the time out, because some real lookers here. They've got great pedigrees, but when you get on site and you get to look at them, they've got some really nice types, that's for sure.
Yeah, and bear in mind again, another New South Wales and Vic bred horse. So you've got that opportunity in both states there again.
This horse here coming in now for the Judds. A lot of people will be looking at this horse here. Ohana, being by Christian Cullen. Got to go Cullen, also by Christian Cullen. He was a superstar in himself, so this horse is very closely related to that. Being another Art Major colt, what a lovely colt he is too, Bardo.
Yeah, we've got to go Cullen. The dam's a full sister. So, he's a $1 million earner, and out of a full sister to that $1 million earner, and got to go Cullen. New South Wales eligibility. The first foal by Better started really well. It's again, like we talked, I said, look, what do you like about him? And when we went over to bench, so they said, look, it's just a true Art Major. He said, lovely horse to handle.
Racy horse, isn't he? Racy type, real nice colt.
And out of a great mare family. Again, New South Wales and Vic bred there too, bear in mind, and already paid up for Bathurst. So you've got all of those other incentives there as well. But again, the first foal by Better's Delight, they said, started really well. And they just said, yeah, if you get the ones that look like they should, it's real typey Art Major. There's a really good one for you.
Great to see a lot of Victorians here too, watching this parade live here and enjoying the hospitality, and made the good trip. I think Gary Barton standing over there on the side there enjoying the night out here as well. So 98 is our next one on offer. It is too for the pickers. An Art Major filly out of the Pacific Fella mare in Only Kid, and a winner of 17 races herself, and $130,000 in stakes.
Yeah, and just bear in mind too, she won 2 Group 3s at Menangle, so she's won in the Metro. These guys come over from bigger, their Crookwell area, but she had 2 group wins at the Dam. 17 wins, 129,000. The first foal is a current 2-year-old and currently in work, doing a really nice job. But again, New South Wales and Vic and Bathurst bred. But again, what a lovely type. And what's the value there as a residual? What a really, really outstanding filly.
Looks like a colt. And that's the one thing, the Art Majors, our Golden Goddess, she looked like a colt. That's what you want. The fillies that look like the colts, it's a bit of a stamp. It's a proven stamp, and people are really, really keen on it. And again, can't encourage people enough to make sure that they get here and have a good look at these horses. That's number 98, the Art Major out of Only Kid in the Pacific Fella mare, a winner of $130,000 in stakes. So well done to the pickers. Lot number 99 is the next one up, a Sweet Lou out of Badlands Hanover. What a broodmare sire he has been. This horse, Our Expressive Art, went 156.9 herself, 9 wins, $66,000 in stake. Done a great job.
Yeah, well, 2 have raced, 2 have won. 100% there for 2-year-old production. So those, she's producing those early starters, and then 9 wins herself. Bathurst, New South Wales eligible, but again, a really, really nice type, this filly. And again, you talk about consistency in genetics.
Yeah, it is indeed, and well done to Madawi. They've been producing them all through. Great Darren's back in here, but this Sweet Lou horse, it's just a great family. A lot of Sweet Lou's on offer. Talk about the Kiwis. The Sweet Lou's, they were keen on them. Geez, they were keen on them both sides too, the North and South Island.
And I think, yeah, their stocks are rising, the Sweet Lou's, and you've got a chance to get yourself into a filly there that's, again, out of a proven dam family.
What a filly this one is. A lot of people have been going into the box and checking this one out. Lot number 100 is a Sweet Lou out of the Betters Delight, and I say that's what Sweet Lou, one of the reasons that he's standing at Woodland Stud is because it's a cross, it's going to work, and it is proven to work. Plenty of people looking at it. I see the double ticks by you there on the side there. Lot number 100 out of our options by Sweet Lou. You got Lifetime 3 generations back. Don't worry about that. The breeding gem experts will be looking at that as well. This is a lovely filly.
Yeah, again, Sweet Lou Betters cross again, but I just thought again, this one's really thrown back to the dam, really light in her feet when you saw her. We did see her before Christmas. Second dam's producer of over 750,000. As you can say, like I say in my note, I put there just a real Betters type, but really complemented by the Sweet Lou infusion there. Lovely light horse on her feet. Vic bred, again, you've got winners in the family, and a really consistent double cross, that Falcon Sealster in the pedigree as well.
Both sides of the ditch too, because this goes back to the Twist and 12 family. Don't have to say too much more. Better Twist, King of Swing, cracking family. They're all up and going. They do a great job. that is for sure. Lot 101 is the next one up as we have a driver change here alongside a bit of a pit crew. This is Always Be Mickey colt. This one is for the breeding buffs. The crosses behind this, Western Ideal, Arts Place, Western Ideal. Great crosses, real intrigue. Lovely colt though, out of the Rock and Roll Heaven mare in our Santa Cantalina.
Yeah, a really lovely colt from Alabar, bred on the same cross as this season's unbeaten 3-year-old filly in New Zealand, Artie's Express. So it's the same cross here. The Rock and Roll Hanover bred mare, and Always Be Mickey. The first dam, our Santa Catalina, 13 wins on her own bat there, and just under 80,000. She's had one winner in Bravica, 4 wins, just under 50,000. So really starting to produce there, and had one 2-year-old start in 2021. The really lovely bay colt, Always Be Mikey from Alabama.
Always Be Mikey, Always Be Mickey. It's one of those ones you could get into trouble with. Don't worry. If anyone's going to tell someone how to talk, it's not me. Okay, a lot comes out of it. Not a lot of it makes sense, that's for sure. The pickers are out of order. So we're going with lot number 103. I'll give you another chance. Always Be Mickey. Out of the Art Major mare in Party Major. West Australians, there'll be a lot of people looking at this horse being, the Kiwis, with Democrat Party closely related, being out of the mare Party Major.
Yeah, it's the first foal for this mare in Party Major, but you look through the pedigree. Second dam, Champagne Party, 14 wins, 160,000. Bred Democrat Party, just over 250,000 in earned. Bred on the same cross as a 2021 Group 1 2-year-old Western Australian Pearl Classic winner, the Mikey Taker. So, a really good Art Major, out of an Art Major mare there. And by Always Be Mickey, the lovely bay colt, lot 103.
The Mickey Taker. It's easy to say, isn't it, when you know what it is? You reckon I take the Mickey out of anyone? No, I don't do those things at all, but you're getting some great names coming through. Lot number 104, Art Major, Betters Delight. I've said it a lot tonight. That's how the depth in this pedigree. It's just great that you can get these crosses. This is a bay filly. Again, you get the double whammy. You get to breed from this horse later on. Passion's Delight being by Betters Delight. $108,000 herself, first foal.
Yeah, first foal, 85 winners bred on this very cross with 11 $100,000 plus earners. So you got the recipe right here. And as Paul said there, the residual value with a filly like this, out of a dam, Passion's Delight. 12 wins for over $100,000 in earn, so a well-performed mare in her own right, and this is the first foal. So it's a really good chance to get in here on a Betters bred mare and buy this filly by Art Major.
We're getting down towards the end of it. I think Mel's finished. Well done, Mel. You've done a great job, and you've done very, very good. No point parading it to us two. We got no idea. Lovely dress you're wearing too. Who made the dress? I could become one of those fashions on the field people, if you liked and that. Hang on a sec, Mel. Join the coverage. Firstly, thank you very much for everything you've been doing.
Thank you very much. I love to present the horses. It's a lot of fun and I'm really happy with them all.
Are you going back to have a drink after this?
Are you paying?
Bardo is.
Awesome, we'll be there.
Well done, Mel. Very good job. Well done for everyone at Brooklyn Lodge. They've done a great job. Not every yearling's been paraded tonight. Brooklyn Lodge have put a vast number through, so we thank them very much. This little bloke's a little bit casual in wanting to go through. We might just see if someone might... Jess, we might get you just to walk up behind this little filly just so she can get in to go around. She's just a bit reluctant with the lights. I think you might have to keep going, Jess, because Dane's coming back to the rostrum to help me out. But yeah, Rippin family, and well done to them for everything that they've been doing. They've done a great job. Sands and poses again, and did you like that when I said, who dressed you? I thought that was pretty clever of me.
Yeah, it's great.
That's what they do when they get them on the dice, isn't it? And the fashion's on the field.
Yeah, you might have missed your calling there, but it's just great to see someone bring it through.
I've contested a fashions on the field. It's a true story. It was very sad, but I did actually contest it and got beat. There was only 3 in it, and I ran 3rd. But it's a true story. It's the last time I go in it. Rightio. Ricky Alchin. Great to have Ricky Alchin here for the Nutrien Experience. I think he bought last year. This year they are selling, and they are selling a Majestic Sun trotter. This is a bay filly out of Philadelphia H. Nothing but ticks in this family. Great trotting family. A lot of people will be looking at this one, that's for sure.
Yeah, well-bred trotting family here. The dam already in Philadelphia H has had a winner. Had a winner there in Isaac. The second dam here, Martina H, 18 wins, $400,000. A group run, a multiple group run winner there. New Zealand Age Trotting Mare of the Year twice. She bred Miami H for $120,000 earn there. So Majestic Sun, Australia's leading sire of trotters in the last 6 seasons. So if you're going to be competitive with some of this young trotting progeny, here's one I think I definitely suggest the revenue out of the revenue bred mare by Majestic Sun.
It is indeed, and real looker of a trotter, froze to Majestic Sun, Alabar, sponsoring the race series. All these trotters are eligible for the Rich series. It's Harasta trotters putting on $62,500 for the 2-year-olds next year and $125,000. Not mixed sex, own sex, colts and fillies. So that filly will be eligible for $62,000 next year and $120,000 next year. All offered up by Harasta trotters. Lot 107, the second last that we're going to be offering up here tonight for Ben Stud Sanderbreds. Another of the Majestic Sons. The last 3 are all Majestic Sons, so it takes the guesswork out of it. This out of the mare by Prez in Princess Phoenix, a winner of $170,000 herself in stakes.
Yeah, 12 wins in her career, and she was the Australian trotting 2-year-old filly of the year, a dual Group 1 winner, and placed in 4 other Group 1s. That's a dam there in Princess Phoenix. Look through the pedigree there, and the second dam produced LJK Phoenix, obviously closely related there to this bay colt, but a really good Majestic Sun there out of the Prez bred dam here. Majestic Sun, as I said, Australia's leading sire of trotters in the last 6 seasons, so competitive bloodlines here, and as we said, Vic bred, New South Wales Breeders' Challenge, the Nutrien Series are eligible for all these incentives.
These last 2 offered up by Ben Stud Standardbreds, and this is lot 108. They're actually out of sisters, so you sort of come along with the same pedigree. Great to see Mark Commodore out there ready, and he's done a good job parading tonight, Mark, as I reckon he's ready to give me a clip behind the ear too. You can do another lap, I reckon, Mark, and it won't hurt because we'll get everyone else ready to finish off. So if Mark could do another lap, and we might get Mike Rowland, if he's nearby, to get ready for us in a sec. But I think Mark's going to do another lap, Mike. Mike, walk. You're fine. You can walk because I think we're going to go for another lap. That won't work, but you'll work that part out when you get to it. And we'll go that way. But well done to Ben Stud Standardbreds. They're not going to do another lap. They're going to go straight out. So firstly, Dane, before we throw to Mike, well done for what you've been doing tonight. Looking forward to the sales. You're looking forward to selling these horses?
Yeah, mate, I can't wait, and I think, it's a credit to all the vendors. These horses look outstanding. Obviously, it was our first year in Melbourne last year, and I think just the way these horses are presented, it's a credit to all the preparers. And I think, you look through the pedigrees in these horses, and there's some super producing mares here and progeny. So I think it's certainly exciting, and can't wait for Sunday.
Definitely not. And we got Mike Rowland ready to go out there. And Mike, it's been a good parade. We had probably a glitch or 2 to start us off, but it's been great. It's great to see so many people here enjoying the night, isn't it?
Yeah, Paul, it has been, and thank you to our team in presenting what they have for everybody here this evening. A huge thank you to Woodland Stud, of course, being able to put on this evening. Thank you to those of you who have come along to the venue here at the Inglis Riverside Complex, where, of course, we will be selling on Sunday all throughout the day tomorrow. The venue will be open and inspections are welcomed. So for those of you watching on the line, please make certain that you get along tomorrow. Check out those of your favourite horses that you have seen, your yearlings that you have seen exhibited here this afternoon. A big thank you to the preparers who have spent a long time ensuring today that they were ready for this event 2 days before sale day. Inspections tomorrow, and welcome along on Sunday for the big day, sale day. We'll be looking to welcome you here on site from 10 a.m. on Sunday morning, and the event, the sale itself, will kick off from 1 p.m. Thanks for joining us here this evening for the Nutrien 2022 yearling sale here in Sydney. Thanks once again to Woodland Stud.